Welcome, Nicholasrope. What is this undeserved fool emote here? Like, I'm just woke up basically from from sleeping during the stream and pressing that start the stream or switching the scene button, and I see undeserved fool emote. What is the meaning of this? Huh? Yeah, nothing changed, guys. I'm super sleepy as always. The only thing is we kinda have a heat in here again, so that's cool. Back to my sweater. Still not really warm inside the flat here, but still better than it was yesterday. Haven't done a fiesta in a while, so many so many to catch up on. Well, there were some during a couple of days. So level 78 Warlord, doing really great on this build. It's just the Forcewave is the best build we had, like I say, in a while, or rather say ever, especially when it's come to start ultimate difficulty with. And it doesn't like need that much of like any complicated stuff to get for him, any complicated monster frequent to spend your whole day for farming for. It doesn't require anything of those. What it does require is those 3 monster frequent we have, and we don't really care much about the 2 of them, level of the 2 of those infrequents. About helmet and about Shambler's hat. Okay, helmet does like giving you armor, so maybe you just a little worried about his level, but if you already have armor rating better than my pad build had. 50k DPS, that's what we reached yesterday, and we're about to get to level 84 too, 84, and that's where we can change into another work lever if we will be lucky enough to find it, and hopefully we will, because we're going into some Kasunian infested lands. So that's how it is. We're also getting closer to level 90 relic as well, which is some resources we need to spend for sure. I was farming a little bit for components yesterday. I got some Underbox flowers, quite a bit of them, so we can actually proceed without farming on stream and get myself some craftable stuff, like probably not right now, but there's level 75 craftable things already we have access to, basically. Don't need to gather any additional resources for it. Okay, we go in here into the Blood Brew with 66 chaos resistance. It's not the worst one for sure, but not the best one. So we need to be extremely careful of the boss. Yesterday, when I was farming for those shrines, right? And I went on normal difficulty without resistance either. Like, had like it was elite difficulty. Never mind. It was elite difficulty because I have barely any resistance. Not a negative, but like 3%. I can't remember. You know, my memory and stuff. And we have the boss who killed me with 2 shots while trying to, in panic, press the shrine button. So I never like press the shrine and got killed by a boss. Double trouble. Double trouble. Okay, today's plan is to get to that 94, but I also want to increase my attack speed, or as I say, casting speed, faster. 134 right now, and you see how is actually 134 already good. It's already good. I can get it away better.
That skill's not
Oh my god, these plebs are... My health leash not doing much against them. And my potion. Yes, 3% of health leash is just absolutely nothing. Despite we critting, despite we doing quite a bit of damage here. 20k per hit, but 3%. It's doing nothing at all to me. Okay, so theirs was this big guy, but he didn't drop any work levers for me. Whatever they call, okay, obsidian work lever. That's actually how they're called. No luck. Usual stuff. So, 4 days until the Syndicates game. Alright. We potentially could check. What's the Sovereign Syndicate? Okay, that's the name of the game. Just double checking on it. So 4 more days. I did watch like some gameplay video, and well, what I can say. Oh, Christina back.
/store.steampowerd.com/app/1674920/sovereign_syndicate/.
It is not.
It's a CRPG, right? Won't that clash with Path 1?
Yeah, that's a thing. It's a CRPG, but it's like unlike the Path. It's more about the story reach. It's like I don't think it will be giving me that much of experience I wanted, and I wanted similar experience to Pathfinder right now. So I don't think it's gonna give me that tactical battles. You know, yesterday we spent basically almost whole stream on Kingdom Management tab. I realized again, reconfirm my suspicions about myself, but I really do like this management point of the game. You know, like you're getting these conferences, solving problems, you're trying to get your kingdom into the right direction. Well, barony for now, but potentially a big and prosperous kingdom soon enough. It's just like, if I understand correctly, the Sovereign Syndicate, it is akin to Disco Elysium, and it is basically some kind of detective CRPG. You're playing with one guy, however, is it? So in that regard, I'm more interested in Thaumaturge.
May the spec.
I'm more interested in Thaumaturge, which is also coming quite soon. Like next month will be a busy month, because there's at least 3 games coming that I'm interested in, if not more. Okay, if I can find the game. Oh, there it is. Thaumaturge. So it's 20th of February, and it does have that turn-based fighting system. It is not like a turn-based in.
Don't you have Epoch in February?
That's what I'm saying. There's
https://store.steampowerd.com/app/1684350/the_Thaumaturge/.
Yeah, there's 3 games that come in. The beginning of February, there's Persona 3 Warlord. alright, which is a Game Pass thing. Then the Thaumaturge, and then the Last Epoch. For Last Epoch, we can take the Grim Dawn slot. The one thing don't know yet if we could be able to finish the game we're currently playing, the Pathfinder, before the February altogether. It does look like it's gonna be extremely long. Okay, you know, like we may be join here a different a wrong order chat. We should probably join the Camelin Chosen, right? Because those guys don't have like any powders for me. Fuck. Yeah, I just like an autopilot joined the Death Vigil yesterday, but maybe the order was the better one. Can we check the powders?
You're not going to finish Pathimo. You don't devote enough time to it and it's very long. Made longer by turn-based as well.
Well, the thing is, currently the turn-based is actually not the one that consuming of all of my time, but I Camelin's Chosen. Reputation guide. I don't need the guide. I want to kind. I don't want the fucking guide. Come on. Does have like any reputation items? It doesn't. In the wiki official. Okay, let's see. Affection. Let's see what they have here. What kind of info they have in them? Okay, there's revere it, expand.
Hoi hoi hoi.
Who's hoying me? Oh, that's Scrimantis. Welcome, mate. So what I'm saying against
Forster 2 greetings.
It's not.
We'll be chalking it up as yet another unfinished CRPG LUL.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not about turn-based turn. It's actually quite fast. Especially when I can speed up like with the space. I playing especially not normal encounters like with wiki monsters on autopilot basically. It's going pretty fast. I don't think like maybe okay, not maybe, it's probably not the turn-based mode, a little bit faster, but I should say it's like as fast as a normal mob. So we have physical damage and damage to Cthulhians over here. Let's see. Burn, physical damage, bleeding damage, increased duration. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have the Camelin Chosen don't have like any great physical powders here. Okay, we're good. Maybe they have some, but it's not really that great. What is actually choking me is probably dialogues. Extensive amount of dialogues that we need to read through. Something that people who play normally would do it faster. Normally mean not streaming, and we'll do it maybe skipping some dialogues, skirming through them like so way faster. So like I literally remember like the sessions back when Pathfinder Wrath of Righteousness, when we had a whole day, like whole stream, just reading through the events that happen in your throne room. That's the thing. I do enjoy it. I just finished my all the books I wanted to read. Well, all the good books. Or I would say I haven't started on some, but like finished some series.
It's everything TBH. Dialogue, level ups and combat all take time. Then there's repeat attempts at tough fights.
Yeah. But those are all actually enjoyable as well. I'm enjoying leveling up, like I say. The story, I'm like so enjoying the story actually. I was saying that the story was weaker than Wrath of Righteousness, but I'm kind of in that mood, right? I don't want any like a big fight against evil and good, like in demon and angels or whatever. I'm actually more interested in this like adventure kind of thing. Alright, establish it avenue. It's literally like, you know, you're on a frontier. And yeah, you're writing your own story here. I'm really so into it right now. I will stop them. And also, like I say, because I finished those reading the books I was reading recently, and there is like some time before other books I'm waiting for gonna be released. I still have the Undying Mercenaries, however, to read through, and a bunch of others, but this is like a long list. So the Pathfinder is mine.
How is it going?
Welcome, Dragia. Well, what do you mean still at it? we kind of started a new build just recently. Well, this Forcewave. We've only played for 4 hours, so can really finish it that fast in 3 days at least. Welcome, mate. Welcome back. Going great, actually. Going great. Literally the best build.
Ulster 2 greetings.
I keep repeating it myself. It's literally the best build to start ultimate difficulty with.
Is it not the same Warlord I saw you last time playing?
I mean, it's same, right? But last time was like a day ago, is it? So, like, I mean, I obviously on it. We're gonna be needing around 9 days to finish the build. 9, maybe how fast we're going is 8 days, like 8 streams basically. So there's this week and the next week we're playing this build. Then some mysterious build incoming. Don't know yet. Master Calls promised to request a new build, but we do know details about it. It'll be a surprise for me as well. Hopefully that's not another infiltrator. Or infiltrator-ish kind. But yeah, the build itself, the Warlord is just like... I don't need to do like anything specific here, just Forcewave. We're already on 50k DPS. Which is, okay, arguably not that much if you like leveling up from 0, from normal difficulty.
If I had any say, I would have you try the least played class combination just for the memes.
Yeah, it's we have a system here, like the people who have a lot of channel points, 32k channel points can request a game or build. And currently I'm out of a game request, but I still taking the build requests from for Grim Dawn, because we're gonna be playing Grim Dawn for a lot, at least before last epoch, which is next month. And for the games, I have like so many gifted games, the whole list on the Discord in around 15 points categories, 15 games or something. So I need to go through them this year. But yeah, we do have the kind of system about those requests.
You can't do that yet.
We're usually playing actually some kinky builds, like the less played builds, like you say. We're usually playing it those kind of things. This is a very unusual for me to play to play the Warlord as a Warlord.
I can't do that yet.
Because, oh, okay, you know what? I'm missing a potion of XP. Damn it. It's happened again. Level ups of Celestial Presence, right, and we were around Rebuke here for more damage and more resistance to reflective damage. That's what we were doing. Also, I just realized we're missing the my boy's Guardians of Empyrean. Dude, like, so sleepy. So sleepy. The good night's sleep is not about me anymore. $60K. So our
What relic you rocking?
it's still Juggernaut. Juggernaut. I'm gonna be getting to a Doom relic or whatever it's called on level 90. So I decided not to go for level 60 relics. Juggernaut's still doing its job good. More than good, especially because of the defense ability 5%. Currently I have the fear that our offensive ability is just not good enough. Right? We can support our offensive ability.
Juggernaut is always solid IMO.
Yeah. They're trying to keep the offensive ability at least in a good number. So we have like quite a bit more when we have fighting spirit on. All right. Let's get the fighting spirit. There we go. So 24, almost 25. That's enough to fight elites. 25 right now on this level. But the baseline for offensive ability is a little bit lower. A little bit low. I want around 2400 right now. Consistently crit and getting this assassin marks on. That's what I wanted. That's Juggernaut helping with offensive ability. It is solid. It's also have that survivability feature, unstoppable, right? That's giving you health regen and, well, a little bit more health. It is, however, the first time I'm skipping level 60 relic. All right, being on ultimate difficulty and stuff. Usually, like we're stopping on level 60 relic. From most of the build I played before, level 60 was actually the best relic there. Oh my god, this guy always
You
so
running
bad.
any health regen synergy in devotions?
No, I don't. It's not really a regen build.
Can't do that.
Okay, this guy need to die right now. Got him. Speaking of devotions,
Any soldier build can be a regen build if you want it to.
obviously, but we concentrated more on damage here than any regen. So yeah, there's Oathkeeper skills. Okay, so we getting owl with 30% more damage and resistance, reflection damage reduction here, and then we're gonna improve in its trauma damage here. So I currently trying to get 20 ascendant to get early on. We're almost done with constellations, by the way. So constellation look like Ulzard, Hammer, Crane for resistances, then Assassin Mark, Assassin Blade for Assassin Mark, Eel and stuff for getting myself the Kraken. Eel and Hawk probably can remove those soon. And we also have the Carriot for a little bit of survivability and a little bit of offensive ability here and there. So they basically what we have here. The Carriot is maybe most likely constellation using for mid game here. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna be using it late game, unless it's there'll be nothing better for me to go for. But it's already we have a plan to cut it down. Okay, where's it? We didn't miss any scenery here, did we? We didn't. There's another totem, which just means I have a chance. I have a chance to get my work lever, if I'm lucky enough. There's all this slowing. Okay, arcane projectile, dodge, like a pro.
You got any cooldown reduction on your Warcry for more uptime?
Yeah. What cooldown reduction for Warcry? No, I don't. Don't have any cooldown reduction, but we have a break morale here, and you know the thing is I don't really need the break morale that much right now. Most of the time they don't have like that much of physical resistance, and our Guardians of Empyrean and Assassin Mark are already doing the job.
That skill's not ready.
For shredding that resistance. I did plan to get the break morale as high as possible later on, so close to 94. There's literally one guy left, but no items at all. No war cleaver. Damn it! No luck. No luck at all. There are some guys with some physical resistance that we definitely want to have more points for my break morale, because it did feel some bosses took a very longer time to kill than usual. Let's hold all the soldiers' insignias. We still need to find the remains of that guy. Whatever his name is, there is still the portal for Mogdren Shrine. A warrior book. I'll take this. Oh my god, kill it. Oh, there's a thing. So let's put a portal over here. And go and open the blood group portal. Okay, that's not the remains we're looking for. Probably should I clear this area first. if there are any sin. Trying to find any guardians, whatever they called, the vanguards, the warhammer. A Oathkeeper. It does look like a hammer. It's a giant axe. Right, now's the elite. Come here while you're running. Let's see. So killing that elite was kind of fast, right? There's remains. So that's about like don't need that much of a physical damage reduction right now, at least. Let's get a portal. And then we're out of here.
I can't do that yet.
Probably sell the items first. Because we jump in the portal after this. I mean in Demon World.
I'll give you a good price on what
So what do we have here? All of those I probably don't really care about. Blue items, but not a part of the set. That helmet over here, okay. It's not good at all. So summon Guardian of Empyrean, weight health resistance and bleeding resistance. Oathkeeper plus 1. Okay, that's an interesting one. This is interesting one. Physical damage to vitality. Imperious giving me like a lot of poison. You know, I'm gonna be putting this into storage. It's not really a perfect one because we should like get more like vitality
The R on
damage.
Break Morale is a different type of R than Celestial Presence and Assassin's Dagger, so if you have good uptime on it, it's really good late game.
Yeah, I know. It is flat reduction against minus reduction, so it is not stuck in with another flat reduction. We should potentially have later, but right now it's only of its type, and it's like I say, it's stuck in with Celestial Presence and Assassin Mark. And both of those Assassin Mark and Celestial Presence stuck in with each other as well. So that's kind of good. So Fighting Spirit. And now like this could be interesting. Right crest here. Internal trauma. So we do have all of the stuff. We have offensive ability here. Alright, we have some chaos resistance which you do need. Smashes we have on my current one. Fighting form plus 3. Shatter and Smash. Do we even have a Shatter and Smash? But critical damage to fighting form and total speed to fighting form. We should do using. What is a Shatter and Smash? That's one? Let's render in force. Shatter and Smash, Shatter and Smash. The hell is that? Do I
Shattering
use
Smash is shield default proc.
okay, so like something we're not using. Something we're not using. There it is. So basically it will be better. I see. Yeah, they probably would like to farm for this crest. It would be good if it would be something like with more offensive ability of attack or whatever. That will be even better.
You see anything you like?
Okay, sell. That's a set item. I'm gonna keep in this. There's a lot of this mystical tremors or maces, blue maces here. Internal trauma, rendering force. Alright. This is better than my obsidian warhammer. It is not really. Depending on the warhammer. Depending how good of the stats we get, we probably we could even keep it for a late game instead of the Mace of Rebuke or whatever it's called, the Stone Feast, We'll see about that.
Put it to good use.
Okay, so level 84 for that.
I'll keep your stash safe.
For that medal, alright. And level 84 for potentially. Okay, we actually
Safe with
can.
me.
We actually
Promise.
can turn into the quest, can we? So why not? Thank you, Respected of the Black Legion. There was nothing
I'll give you
from
a good
Respected,
price on
was
what
it?
I've got left.
Yeah, there was nothing for Respected. There's a powders over here, however, with some physical damage. Alright, 60 physical damage and offensive ability. So
good use.
that's could be good.
I am told that Lasai could not, when the Legion was forced to abandon the capital.
It will be done. We put the Barnabas and Devil's Crossing too. I will get to that soon. Okay, meanwhile, still have the quest to complete here. And level up at least. So this is going to Rebuke. This is going to Celestial Presence. Rebuke, we started on 50k today. And with all this Rebuke level now we get into 52k DPS. Okay. More points into Physique as well. Keeping that survivability up. Let's go. Let's see if you're lucky enough to get like any hammers here. The Ashen Waste. So we need the one guards. Hammers, I mean, like obviously, I mean the cleavers, the axes. We're currently using, you know, the weapon. Let's call him that. Do we have any of those one guards, boys? Like so much damage. It's easy for me like to face tank those guys and take damage from the ranged attacks. Okay, there's a way back. Sorry about that. Back a little bit. Hydrating myself. It's for whatever reason feeling actually cold here again. Colder than it was in the morning. So well, I actually need to check if they turn off the heating again. It does feel like it is. It does feel like this can be the thing.
What country do you live in?
Ukraine. It's Ukraine, mate. I mean, they turn off the heating usually when there's some bombardment or go in like attack. So in order if it hits some infrastructure, the pipes or whatever, there will be like no water there because it's like fucking winter, and if that's gonna happen, it's will be almost impossible to repair. So they're draining water like every time the air alarms are here. But for whatever reason, they also started like draining water out of the heat system, just like almost daily basis here. So it's getting kind of cold. Maybe it's problem with their sources. There was no explanation so far. I couldn't find in any official sites of my city. So I don't know why they're doing this. Most likely to preserve it. Preserve resources. Because, well, most people are not at home during the day, and that's where they're turning off the heating.
Ha ha ball.
Welcome, Zemo. Greetings, mate. Greetings.
Ulster 2 greetings.
This is unbeatable, undefeatable, the best build ever playthrough.
That skill's not ready.
Nothing can kill us. Except 5 minutes later, we're probably gonna die. Probably jinxed. Well, we'll see. So no work lever so far, guys. No work lever.
It is really cold here in Iceland, but the heating in houses here is really good.
It was like literally really good heating before the war.
Sounds like a HC build, oh my dog.
It is. Well, we died on this build quite a couple of times. It's not the build you can play on autopilot, at least. Well, there were some kind of player mistakes, right? Absolutely player mistakes. I think like Blitz build with a shield or something will be better for hardcore. Boosting almost the same kind of damage. Well, maybe lesser. But it's definitely the build, the easiest build to start ultimate difficulty on in a softcore, for sure. Okay, if you're starting like hardcore and normal difficulty, however, I guess this build is definitely the hardcore material in that case. It's just gonna kill everything before anything can touch it. So we're greatly limited on resources. It's a solo self-found basically. And we're still like exhibiting 52k or something DPS right now. Yeah, it's like level 80, 50k and level 80. It's maybe not looking that great compared if you started on normal difficulty, but let me say it like this: it's 50k DPS when you reach like a blood grew, more or less. I would compare it to that. Okay, we have an easy way out, I see. So yeah, about the hitting Dragia. So before the war, in my old place, I was like every winter, I was walking in my room in a t-shirt all the time. And I would need to open a window during less cold days, like to actually have some cold air, because this would be so hot inside. That's how much a difference right now when I'm sitting in the sweater here. And it's still like super cold, and I need to wear the jacket like yesterday, and like last winter it was all about wearing the jacket. and even hot during the streams, because that was that cold and there was no heating. So it did change quite a bit. And this house, like, have all this like thermal insulation and stuff. Like, my parents did spend their money into this
I can't
even
do that
before the
yet.
war.
I have electric heating in my home. What type do you have?
It's a central heating, like water type, from a central source, right in the town. Electric heating, this people did try it, you know, like last winter. Last winter we didn't have electricity for electric heating. That's a thing. And every
Do
time
you mean geothermal heating then?
geothermal. I wouldn't say that it's geothermal, like, you know, it's just a thermal heating, because like they burn in some coal or whatever right now
Come see what's left of my wares.
in a facility to heat the water. Okay, there's another request for the void. That's the chaos damage, right? Defensive, chaos resistance, bleeding. It's not another, it's the same one. Never mind. So it look the same.
See you around.
I don't know what you...
Okay, that's done for this quest.
There is a town here in Iceland built around some geysers and they pretty much only use geothermal heating. There must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of nuclear power plants here. So that's basically a nuclear power plants, a free heating for water. People who live in near the nuclear power plants have the hot water whole year. Imagine that. Not only on the weekend, on some holidays, but the whole fucking year, hot water, and cheap heating too. Well, yeah. Nowadays, everyone can get a hot water when they have the boiler. Basically, everyone have personal boilers here. For the there's no, like, back in the days when I was a kid. So having a hot water was a big luxury, because it's mostly was a central supply from some kind of central source. Like I say, if people were living near the nuclear power plants, they had that free hot water and stuff. But yeah, there is no geothermal heating anywhere here. It's just like way more way more green heating, like a green source of energy, of heating. It's just like normal one. We're burning some kind of shit. I don't even know like what they're burning, like, honestly. It was a gas in my town I was lived. They were burning the natural gas. But the situation with the gas in the country is overall not that great right now. I don't imagine they're gonna be using the gas. It's potentially some kind of coal. It's also like those thermal stations working actually as the power stations, first and foremost. you know, that producing electricity most of the time. So they burn in coal or gas or whatever. They produce an electricity, and as
Wasn't Russia the
byproduct,
largest exporter of gas in Europe before the war?
it was. It was. Largest by the mile. We did kind of like diversified our supplies of the gas from Russia instead of Russia taking it from European countries. But it's like diversification with like kind of awkward meaning to it. Basically, what we were doing from 2014 2015, we were taking reverse gas from weren't buying the gas from Russia on well, directly from Russia, but buying it from some other European country that was buying it from Russia. All right, there's quite a bit of resources here. They started what is like the right the word for it. So we do have a natural gas in some regions here that we can produce, or rather say, but it's required development, like all of those productions facilities. For the lack of word, oh my god, like my English today is worse than ever. So those like require development, but we did step it in on this development of this. Oh my god, like what the fucking word here? Jesus Christ! So basically, Ukraine does have its own natural gas, and it's like around 50 or something, even more percent of its total consumption provided by its own. It's probably even more than 50, honestly, by its own production right now. At least that's what they're saying to us in all those political talk shows and on the news. So we're able to get our supplies of natural gas for us by ourselves right now, but it's still a resource they not gonna be like using that we much when you have like the coal as well. You have coal mines. Most of them, the good coal mines, were on Donetsk region, right, in Donbass, where there's the war raging right now. But there's some coal mines, open coal mines in the western regions of Ukraine, and those are still working. We did, however, sign the pact to completely stop like production and usage of the coal as a source of energy in like 10s or something years. I can't remember. So there's that. But because there is a war, there's no alternatives. There's nothing like about to care about the green ecology when people need to survive. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here. I need to survive. Okay, need to pay attention to this guy and not to get sundered. Yeah, my survivability right now is not really great. For this build. Oh my god, like dude, just dodge. What are you doing? Okay, thunder attack.
That skill's not ready.
Thunder attack, we dodge that one. Here we go. Here we go. More importantly, we have a shrine here. Okay, I'm gonna be checking radiators, guys, because it's getting like actually cold. Be back in a moment. I feel like they turn off the heat in right now, so I need to get a jacket or whatever. Don't want to get cold because I still didn't got through my previous cold. Yeah, gonna be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back, and yeah, they did turn the heat in. They did turn the heat in here. Told you, like, I feel it in my bones. It's getting cold there. It's only -3 outside. Oh well. It's only -3, but it's really getting cold fast. The damage reflection guy. Okay, I hope it's not.
Ready.
It's not a damage deflection. Here we go. So that's another devotion point, another level up by the way. Celestial Presence, get into 25% soon. More points into Rebuke here. And let's get the quest for his Death Vigil boys. Richard was actually sleeping near the radiator, and now he's like this relocate himself to the coach. It's got even cold for him. Okay, slay the okay, find whatever. Slay the chosen guide in the ashes. Okay, that's what we need to do. Let's see. Any of these things. What about this one? Orleans range and field command. Physical damage to Mirror of Erectus. Ether damage converted to physical. Yeah, I don't care about that one. There's that the Mutant Bludgeon mace that I imagine that Philax gonna be using for his Forcewave. He's doing a shield build with a Forcewave with a cooldown. So I'm actually interested about how that's gonna go. That's visual buff. Oh, also we have Devotion. Hold it. So let's conclude the Owl constellation. More trauma damage with increased duration. Yeah, so like I do have all in on the trauma damage. Basically, I'm all in on it. Do have a great expectation on, especially when it's come to fighting Celestials. So next we need another 5 Ascendant points. There's a chair which just can improve my resistances a little bit. And giving me 5 points is a 4 points, and we can start right and early on. And I don't know what else is there to get myself easy 5 ascendants. Right, there's Anvil, which is giving me some armor absorption, internal trauma over here. But I think a chair actually would be more important, more useful right now, right, when it didn't go to the end game yet. So I think a chair is better than Anvil. Anvil does have that internal trauma damage, right? The Boo also have internal damage, internal trauma damage. You potentially want to get those 4 points over here and those 4 points over here. But do we have actually enough points? That's a bigger questions. There's also, if you go for the mace, right, for that Stone Fist mace, so we can get the Rovarius Scepter here, which is like internal trauma damage over here, internal trauma damage over here, and physical damage. But it's like 6 points, so I need to be think carefully. How do we gonna be spreading those points? Right, I think that eel could be like removed soon. All right, okay, never mind. Can it eel be removed, because this is supporting Kraken, and Kraken can self-support itself yet. And what else we getting into the Primordial? Unless like we finish in the Bull, for example, we're taking these 4 constellation points in the Bull and getting that Bull Rush. That's gonna get me 3 over here. So basically, I can borrow the 3 constellation points from Eel to put them into Bull later on. That's what we can do. Okay, back to the Blood Groove. We have some more business here. Some other places to be. Some bosses to slain. This is just Kasunians, okay, not that. Where's my internal trauma damage? Should be improved duration. Doesn't feel like it's doing that much right now. Honestly, I saw my internal trauma actually doing more of internal trauma damage. If you're checking out the Forcewave damage composition here, we can see how much we get in. So we're getting 6k per second with eternal trauma. So we have like some random chaos damage or whatever, and there's the bleed in. So 6k, and we have 30k pure physical damage. So 6k is not that big, but it's not that a small number compared to a whole amount of physical damage. Second's biggest damage. Are we dealing with the Forcewave? No idea whether the chaos damage sneak into the equation. From where? Do we have like some chaos damage source? Like, it's not from a ring, so from a mace for sure. It's a physical. Oh, never mind. It is from a mace. Never mind. How? I'm a fool. The mace doing physical damage and chaos damage. Right. It is from a mace. Yeah, I mean, this is mace from a chaos realm. But that's probably why we're gonna be using the Stone Feast, since it's dealing pure physical damage. Okay, anything over here? Some green items you're probably never gonna be using. Well, we're gonna be using them. We're gonna be using them for selling, and getting more money.
Not ready.
But how dare those guys resist me? I just fuck. Run buttons. I just realized we don't have my Guardians of Imperia now. We level up. We got the Celestial Presence. We just reset the Guardians themselves. And I totally forgot to summon them. Like, so many things I'm forgetting recently. Well, recently today. Okay, more dynamites. I'll take this one. I want to clear this area, or others connected actually. Close to that 82. Okay, this was connected. There's a boss fight. Can we face tank it? That's the biggest question. Okay, should doing damage. No challenge. It actually was very close. It actually was very close. My 3% of health leech is just not helping at all. Okay, the thing is we don't need to kill it for any quest, just pure for pleasure, for sport. That's why we killed that girl. Well, she also was a bad cultist. So I accidentally pressed myself an Elixir of Ancients. That's a craftable elixir. Right, giving you physical damage and offensive ability, which is kind of helping me here. And from 52 DPS we went to 54.5 K DPS. There's one tincture, so I'll take it. I don't think there's anything from a merchant we want to buy. Unless he's selling this obsidian cleavers, but I don't think he do. Yeah, he doesn't. But we're gonna be checking him. Nonetheless, he does have the troll butchers here. Yeah, and here there's Worship Pendant and Caimon Page. None of them doing anything for the build. But we did utilize the services of this guy a couple of times, especially when we're playing for a Necromancer, because he's selling this Necromancer badges. And it was kind of good. It was very... Okay, the damage deflection guy. Very good. Very good. Didn't even fail it. Well, obviously because I didn't attack in his shield. We did have like some reduction of reflected damage here from Constellation and from a Rebuke as well. So I wonder how much of like I can face tank the damage reflection shield itself. It was really bad yesterday. To the point that I almost like ended myself a couple of times. attacking in that damage deflection. Usually I don't have like much of problems damage deflection. Especially later on. There was like there was that vitality build, however, vitality melee ritualist. When we did kill myself with damage reflection early on twice, like one shotted myself because I didn't have like any vitality resistance, and like vitality decay just and all the vitality damage just went and done its job. Okay, so 23 and rebuke is done. Rebuke is done. Almost done with celestial presence. There's a bunch of stuff like we can improve in the soldier tree. We can get a mob to break morale, and we can get more squad tactic here as well. It's like actually flat damage improvements. Okay, well, percentage improvements to flat damage, and at the casting speed. So a lot of things to do. Scars of Battle can increase my survivability, but the Decorated Soldier giving me a more damage, even more damage. Like I say, there's so many points in the Soldier classes itself that you definitely do want for your build. Like you're looking at them and like, okay, this is I want, this is I want, and this is I want. But then you realize that you don't have like the points, and it's come to a combination of a Warlord, combination of a Soldier plus Oathkeeper. The Oathkeeper self also has so many good skills you absolutely want to have, and now add to that a shield, right? So we're playing this without the shield. We're playing this as two-handed weapon. So we don't care about overguard. We don't care about shield training. We don't care about any of those like safeguards, smites, shatter and smashes, right? And other shield techniques, which are what you would like to have if you play in with a shield as well. They absolutely want to have. Speaking of the shield, there is this Occultistic Inquisitor level at totally normal bulwark, vitality, chaos damage. We can take it and sell it for a little bit of penny. That's a blue item. And that was a secret area, kind of, sort of. That shield we took, which is actually not a shield but a weapon, a mace, one-handed mace, going to weapon slot. There is a bunch of Zeus on all difficulties, and giving you +1 to all masteries. +1 to the masters like Arcanist, or the master Demolitionist. That's what I mean. This one giving you +1 to Occultist and Inquisitor. However, in global difficulties, so +1 to two masteries is giving you only on I believe only on ultimate difficulty, and lower difficulties is giving me I can't remember, is it +1 to Occultist or +1 to Inquisitor? I think it's Inquisitor, right? But again, it's easy items to get if you're a new player. It's a legendary weapon with some good stats. Okay, legendary heavy blows with physical damage, right? Casting speed and attack speed. So this is looking promising. All right, let's look closer on those. Let's look closer. We have physical, offensive ability, bleeding, and internal trauma, shatter and smash. Shatter and smash not working, but internal trauma does work. Orlean rage, which is the one we're using right now over here. So it's like more physical damage, more eternal trauma, more offensive ability, more movement speed. Alright, I'll take it. Eternal trauma also good. Eternal trauma was one of my core skills here, so I do want as much as possible into it. Kinda questionable what removing 2 points in internal trauma, getting +2 to early on the rage. What kind of better? So we're getting piercing resistance instead of bleeding resistance, but we're also losing quite a bit of offensive ability, 52, and offensive ability is what we need right now. It's also giving me plus eternal trauma and weapon damage to blade arc, which is we don't really care about blade arc. But we have more custom speed and some flat physical damage over here. Yes, we need to wear, and more armor obviously. So we need to wear that in order to check it out how much of a DPS and other stats gonna change for us. I can't say it's not really optimal gloves for me, not really. I like that. The only thing I like is that a little bit of flat damage and a little bit of custom speed from it. That's what I do like. But that's about all. There's a lot of cultists in one house. They had some kind of tea party or blood party, whatever the cultists do. Well, that's an interesting question. What the cultists do for tea parties? Huh? Do they, especially the Kasunigan one, do they serve blood instead of tea? Do they even have a tea parties as itself? Also, you know what I noticed? I need to aim better a little bit. Notice how many times I just missing the enemies who staying straight in front of me. Some run angles. Okay, there's a totem. There's a totem. Hopefully gonna get those one guards from it. There's one.
That skill's not ready.
There's 2 one guards. And there's an obsidian work lever. Nice, nice, nice. And another officers of ruin. The officers is actually giving you, if I believe. Oh, there's a reflective guy. We totally face tank in it. Okay, we're totally good against reflective and almost. So officers, yeah, Forcewave, internal trauma, field command, +5. That's kind of good. The field command increase. It's level 82. But we also want celerity, you're saying. Superior, it's just okay, casting. We know about the superior one. There's a couple of more potential work levers. No luck. So I guess like the officers that we take, that's a good luck we get in that one. For now, it's like an additional 5k DPS. It's just additional straight 5k DPS, and this is a superior one. Wait, like internal... Okay, is a superior 350 internal physical damage? You know what, maybe superior actually would be better. Where is this? Oh, this is actually 8k, never mind. This is 8k DPS. All damage 83, physical 300, internal trauma, offensive ability 87. This doesn't have like offensive ability. Officer of Ruin. It's just so good. Casting speed 9. I don't care about the attack speed at all. This is the mage build and plus 5 to field command. Alright, field command, which has given me offensive, defensive, and increase in armor. Alright, so it's like another 50 offensive and defensive abilities, is it? So from 54.5 K, we're going to 63 over here. Alright, does the number like adding up? 8k. It's promised me 8k DPS. Alright, we have air alarm here. So they preemptively did turn off the water. Maybe there was air alarm in different regions around my regions, and they turned the heating, I mean, because they knew that air alarm can reach us here in no time at all. The missiles. That's the missiles. So 8k, 54, 63. Well, it's a little bit more than 8k, is it? Which is and 20. And look at that offensive ability, almost. That's a huge offensive ability boost. That's a huge offensive ability boost. Now I'm not really worrying about my offensive right now. Okay, this was like perfect find, and it's a level 82 nonetheless. It's just absolutely perfect find. Now like I'm thinking, my Easter resistance is okay, so maybe I just put the salt, the silver instead of purified salt. All right. Yeah, 19 to field command, 100. Wait, 135. We're not getting plus 10 for per level. Oh well, the field command doesn't done that much, so. Does the purified soul giving me some? Oh, okay. We have physical, but yeah, I was like, why our armor rating dropping? I see. So this damage actually can be even better because we did have a powder on my previous cleaver. Let's do something with that powder. So this one, level 80. Officers of Ruin, Superior of Ruin. We're gonna be selling this one. Okay, that's a good stuff. Fire damage. We're still gonna be keeping this one for testing as a testing material. Maybe this actually can provide better damage overall. This all we sell in.
See you around.
That's all we're selling. We're gonna get the silver.
What I've got.
Here we go. So that's improving my chaos resistance and Easter resistance, okay, because we do have some Easter resistance, I believe, powders over here.
Hey, don't get killed out there.
Then we need actual powder for my mace. The potent stone tusk hoof, which is the homestead powder. And it's got me to 64 k DPS from 53k without the tincture buff to 64, 11k DPS, and quite a bit of offensive ability to improvement. Nice, nice, very good. I'm ready to smash some faces now. So maybe this transition between level 17 and level 94 would not be that bad, as I was imagined it would be. Usually, like I say, it's the worst time of for the build when you're leveling up solo self-found and ultimate. Okay, so already 60k crit, 85k crit, nice. Bring it on. We just reach 100 something. Okay, so how much we have against the elite? 12% chance to crit. No chance for him to crit me. Piercing, cold damage to bleeds. Physical damage to cold damage to bleeds. Don't care about that. But we do care what we have inside the fancy chest. A fancy item here. Nope. Not good enough, but I'll take it. So again, what kind of highest damage we started with here? 116k, okay. You already had 116k. Apparently. Didn't realize that. Scepter of Abyss. Give me that. Not that we need it, but I'll take it. The Zarya boss, however, that's the one we're gonna be fighting with. She could be like extremely dangerous. She'll lower your defensive ability, and she'll lower your chaos resistance by significant margins. And the combination of both can result in a huge increase from her. Basically, she can one-shot you if you're not careful enough. Need to pay attention, and not to get too close. Fortunately, we do play in for a mage build, a mage build with a gigantic two-handed sinister axe. Mage build. One of the best mage builds we played. Sure. So that's all with the Owl constellation. Like I say, we're probably gonna be benefiting from Chair constellation here. I'll throw on more than Hermanis and else that can give us +5 to Ascendant right now. Alright, what can give us 5? There's a Wolverine, like defensive ability, retaliation damage, defensive ability, retaliation damage, and minus +4 defensive. So no. This is no. Okay. This is no, like Harpy constellation, piercing damage, piercing damage and offensive ability. This is no. Alright, and there's Anvil, which is giving me some of internal trauma over here, which I do want to have. But I think I'm gonna be starting with a chair here. I think we're gonna be starting with a chair. Okay, we do have the so we do have those marks over here. The curse spam you a villainous fight, okay. And this minus 330 defensive ability reduction. And then she's removing your chaos resistance. That was probably chaos resistance removal. She's not careful, we're gonna get a huge crits here. So we're gonna be careful. We're gonna be careful. Okay, damage to down. Okay, okay. She's almost down. There we go, there we go. I don't care about her stuff here. And Richard have enough of this cold room here. He want to get out. Let me open the door for him. Chat will be back in a moment. Alright, we're good. Yeah, it's chilling even in jacket over here. Yesterday also was kind of cold. We were sitting in jacket too, and I was forced to stop the stream. Earlier than I planned. Well, not exactly earlier, but it could go a little bit more, a little bit longer. They have disruption ability here. It's not really cool. Yeah, that elite took some sweet time to die. So what do we have here? That's 100 axe. Definitely not gonna be using anytime soon.
That skill's not ready.
So that's what we're gonna be leaving behind. Actually, I have some green loot behind as well. Okay, there's some secret chest over here. That we kinda missing all the time. And it's already too late when you remember the exact location to go back. Did we already miss it? So this is even the place. Okay. There's a place over here, it's not. Have a totem. Totem always good. Have another shot on this work lever. So I don't think we're gonna get any better work lever right now. The better one could be the one for level 94. But again, we're probably gonna be using the mace for that. That's Stone Feast on 94. 12 more levels. And no potion of XP. My reaction right now is just so delayed. Let's look at easy totem.
How far in the gearing process are you going to take this character?
How far? All the way far. I mean, all the way far. I planning to fight the. Okay, there's the Stone Fist of Rebuke for level 50. However, I plan to fight the great boss. So this is hopefully finally the build who I will be able to defeat great boss with. So gonna try to get as much as well in moderation. So if I'm not gonna be like trying to min max getting absolutely the best affixes of my monster and frequent. If that's gonna mean to go for like hours and hours farming, I'm not gonna do that one. But I will try to get all the items I need for end gear. So yeah, there's this Stone Fist maze, which is probably gonna be using us level 94 one. But do we need, is this like level 94? Or it's actually level 80? It's plus 2 to soldier skills, chance to reduce target defensive ability, casting speed, internal trauma. Let me check it out. I think it was like 94, right? I think it was 94. Stone Feast. Let me see. Okay, Mystical Stone Feast. It's 84. So we currently can get it. All right. We can actually get it. Will it be better than my current officer's one maze? So it's plus 2 to seal soldier and plus 2 to Forcewave. Physical damage to Forcewave over here. And okay. You know what? We can start aiming for this Stone Fist of Rebuke right now. Need to
I
high
got a
roll.
weird build going in hardcore that somewhat needs a monster infrequent with a specific prefix to function.
Yeah. So I don't plan to go for some like optimize infrequent affixes unless I really need to do some aggressive like to increase my offensive ability. Maybe I will do like because you need around 3500 offensive ability for this build to function properly against Celestials. But it's only against Celestials, so for normal play, for normal bosses, we should be okay with whatever we get. Right, it's level 84, guys. Like, why nobody told me? I was like 94, and then I saw this normal Stone Fist is level 50, meaning that mystical one should be around 84 in that case. Yeah, okay, so we can try to find this. I can even check it out in my... you know what, let's do this right now, because this is a crucial item. I want to compare it to my current weapon. So if I'm gonna go and grab some random Stone Fist from my Grim Dawn stash here. Alright, let's see. Will it actually be better? I'm not gonna be getting it right now. From I will try to farm it like from normal totems, because those stone fists, they are dropping pretty often, right? So I'm not gonna grab it from my. I just want to compare what we have to right now on a character to what we potentially can use, right? So it's not a set. It's just the stone fist. You want the mystical version? Yeah, like we do have plenty of Zeus in my storage here. So we're just grabbing the first one. Unfortunately, I can see the modifier here in the Grim Dawn stash. So I need to put actually all of those into my actual stash to see if any of them are good. Yeah. So let's see how that's gonna go. How this comparison holding up or not holding up. Let's clear this area first.
I can't do that.
This Warhammer I got, the cleaver I got right now, it's really good. But it's actually better than a Feast of Rebuke. This is a big question. So let's see.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Don't probably need any of those. Elemental resistances, we don't care about this one either. Bloods from Codex. Alright, we haven't been using it for my previous build either. So it's gonna be selling it right away. If piercing damage, we'll say I don't care about that one. That's Easter damage. So Vitality damage pistols. Morgus Morality. Okay, rear mark. Not good. We're looking for a rear crest. Right, looking for a rear crest.
Iron well spent.
Got something you need stashed.
So let's see. First of all, we put in myself a Forcewave over here. Second of all, we're grabbing this. It's level 84. It does saying it's have more DPS here. So it's like looking flat on the DPS. It does say it's have more DPS. We do lose in this offensive ability. It's also having 14 physical resistance, plus 4 to wire mites, but this is only we compared it to level 84 mace, right? War cleaver. We can get like a level 94 cleaver with some good stats. It's also a physical damage, okay, additional 4k physical damage to Forcewave. So maybe it's just that great. Okay. So it does look in good on paper for now. I guess my level 82. So probably want to farm this one myself as well. So we're gonna get lucky or not.
I'll hold on to that for you.
That's a big question. Well, meanwhile, just get back to Dark Whale Gate. Have some bosses here to slay. Yeah, pretty satisfied with my current weapon. But apparently the next one, the one we want to go, is actually even better. And it's not you know, that DPS factor. I don't think it's included this +2 to all the soldier skills as well. So that's a big factor as well. Getting a +2 to all soldier, being a soldier, being the main class for my. So give additional survivability, additional damage in no time at all. So kind of strange that we actually have been on level 82. We looted level 50 Stone Feast, huh? You know, that's what strange is. Should be level 84. Come on, game. Still need to roll for, in that case, to roll for some aggressive affix for my, maybe, one of Zeus, right? Okay, mighty, aggressive of alacrity, or something could be okay. The one increases my offensive ability. If I want to replace the Skyrim Cleaver.
Black screen.
Like, how does that happen? What? Oh, okay. haven't been streaming the black screen in a while. Oh my god. Like literally haven't been streaming black screen in a while. Like. Nice, thank you, Zimo. Thank you. Yeah, I guess we got the black screen right after we yeah, turn off. So did you saw the comparison of the items we were doing? Probably didn't. But you heard it was better. This is what I'm saying. This is like what the lack of sleep doing to me. It's just my observation ability non-existent right now. Doing those clown fiesta mistakes. Okay, boss fight. We're gonna be dropping a portal over here just in case. We do have our 83 chaos resistance this time around. Should be okay. The new kind of DPS. We're dealing like 50k crits on the guy. Like no challenge.
That's locked.
Oh my god. Second phase. It denied me my chest. Bastard.
Can't do
30k against okay, his bigger form. Now that was 100k damage. Mystical Tome, summon Guardian of Empyrean, attack speed. As the Guardians of Empyrean available like a damage build? Like, you know, just the Guardians of Empyrean. Legendary Shin from plus all damage. Other people doing it? So we did have some pet recently that was scaling with the player attack bonuses. What was it that we were playing a melee vitality build ritualist, and we have that that pet with vitality damage and scale with pet vitality damage bonuses, which is we had a lot of that, and it still was super weak. So I wonder if the Guardians of Imperials even like valid build as itself. So you need There's an item that can increase the amount of the guardians, right? Like four instead of 2. Is it? There are some that giving more damage to
Skills
them.
ready.
This potentially could be a build. We can try it someday. The Guardian of Empyrean as a source of damage. So Celestial Presence. Here we go. Minus 25. And we're done with Rebuke already. So we're gonna be interested in getting the squad tactic up. Alright, a little bit more damage, a little bit more casting speed, which is directly translate into my DPS. Give me a moment here. Again. Okay guys, sorry about that again, it's cat business, you know, like usual stuff, while we most of the time turning off to black screen and stuff, so cat business. Richard, my cat, since yesterday, he going on a diet a little bit. That's what the vets say would be improve his general health. But him being on a diet, meaning he's just going to his to check on his feeding grounds more often than usual. And right now, like he was usually going for to feed himself like around 4 p.m. That's when we were finishing the morning stream. And now it's like right now it's at 2 p.m. and he went to check on his yeah, apparently if there's more food in his on his plate or not. And he's probably gonna go and check it more frequently now. Yesterday he went to check on his food like at 1 p.m. and then he will spend like 3 hours sitting near his plate, empty plate. It's, you know, it's kind of broken my heart. He's not really fat or anything. He's just like barely reached 6 kilograms. But the doctor says it's too much still. Especially especially because he's apparently stress eating. Kind of like I didn't even know that stress eating is like, something relevant to animals. It is, with all of those air alarms and humans not having a good night's sleep or anything. The animals also suffering. As much as so we do. Okay, Rashalga time. Is it? Can we do Rashalga with this build? We probably have enough damage to, actually. Like, no kidding, we have enough damage for Rashalga for sure. The problem is we don't have, like, survivability at all. So I can, like, really face tank her. And gonna be dying at from one attack. 1 to soldier, this is not good enough. This is just not good enough. I should get all of these green items, you know. We're gonna be crafting level 90 relic. Need every spare iron coin, iron beat. Every spare that we can get. Okay, couple of fizzy crystals. I did farm quite a bit of these crystals yesterday. Shield heart, we get in my Court Frost ointment here. Don't want to get stuck frozen and accidentally dying. That's why we did craft the ointment as well.
I can't do that yet.
Right. A little bit more, a little bit longer to Rashalga. Well, we're not probably fighting Rashalga itself. Like, let's be realistic here. Rashalga is like level 90 something right now. She's gonna be like eating me for breakfast. With the current gear we have. But we're gonna get her, well, eventually, when we get to the end gear, end game part of the game.
Can't do that yet.
Just to wait shot. $87k. I do wonder if it increased my highest damage right now already. I saw a couple over the 100k. Okay, there it is. There it is. 152k. So we did increase. We were 112 or something for 40k. More, I'll take it. I'll take it. So now the points into physique. Potentially, if you don't need, we have quite a bit of physique here, 1500. Don't think we need that much. We're currently like putting everything in physique because it's survivability, it's defensive ability for this build. But you're also gonna get potentially Malmoth powders, which is giving you that 210 defensive ability overall. So the question is, do we need that much of physique later on? And the answer is probably not. Probably gonna be putting it in Kanin actually. So that's gonna be increasing my DPS, the flat damage and the internal trauma damage. That's kind of a plan. So we're gonna be using a tonic to reshuffle this attribute points later on. Well, we'll see how that's gonna go. Because we did plan to use a tonic in a previous build, but apparently we ended up with not even spending 11 points of my attribute point. Was hesitated between two items. Do I need like additional pad for fighting Celestials, or do I not? And I ended up with not using attribute points and killing Celestial without that additional pad. It was a good build for sure. A ritualist pad build. If you're watching this on YouTube, guys, you can check it out in appropriate build section, or well, in the Grim Dawn, in the Grim Dawn playlist section. Yeah. So we have here bleeding damage and attack speed. Are we definitely not going for Shalga? We're definitely not going for her. Not suicidal. Okay, let's see about this boy. Don't have the greatest health leech here. In fact, we need to okay. Need to run away? I was about to say, but we're good. Bismal leg guards, right? That's sort of the pet item you can use. For some builds at least. Still, did I use it for my previous build? I definitely tried. Did I? I can't remember. Damn it. Well, yeah, we're not gonna be looking at Rashalka, like I say. Skip it for later. Getting close to the next shrine. Meanwhile. So I need 3 more points to get myself to completed chair instead of on actual constellation that I need. It felt like we were missing those guys for whatever reason. Right, when I was staying under the breach over here, it felt like my Forcewave wasn't connecting with the enemies. Despite that there was like no visual elevation. Oh my god, phone call. Moment. Alright, sorry about that. It's a spam from my bank. So there was this legislation that they haven't been implemented yet, or voted yet even. And there was a point in that in legislation about limiting banks' operations for people who for the males who didn't went to the recruiting office to join the army, whatever, right? You know, to update the recruiting information. And there was a lot of discussion about that That's kind of a particular part of the legislation, which is people came to conclude that it's actually anti-constitutional, limit financial operations, and the bank just say that they protecting our, you know. Before that, the funniest thing, before they all this big discussion came up with that particular particular point of legislation is could be anti-constitutional against the human rights, impeding human rights and stuff. The bank was calling me and saying, well, calling basically every male's client, like spamming, about you know, you be ready about to go to provide us like information about your recruitment update status, or whatever is the proper English word for that. Because there's potential we will be forced to limit your financial operations. But now they're saying we're not gonna be limiting the financial operations for our clients because we value our clients and stuff, and it never was our intention. You know how fast they switch the gear, basically. Well, I didn't listen to the end what they say. I got the general gist. Right, that was a boss. That also was a shrine that we can't restore yet. But the good thing, there's another shrine right around this corner over here. So that's another devotion points for me. So anyone else here? Seems like we kill everyone. Not killing those chunky boys, the Yetis guys, like that fast now, yeah? They do have some physical resistance, they sure do. It does feel like we're doing more damage when we having a Warcry activated. So this is, I guess, what Drauga was saying, that having a better cooldown reductions for my Warcry would be beneficial for these areas. So definitely can use it like that often. Most of the time we're using it's either on elite fights or the boss fights, or how it was before that. Okay, Amber. Let's got some Amber here. Approaching level 84. I'm really tempted to just grab this Stone Fist of Rebuke right now and say something akin to, well, we're gonna be waiting, or should we actually wait for this crucial item until it's dropped when it's all win? It's probably gonna drop, but we need a lot of time for it to drop. So I'm super tempted to just grab it. Maybe that's what we're gonna do. Level 84, Stone Fist of Rebuke, because it is the most important part of the build, the mace, the weapon. We don't we care about the helmet and the Shambler's Heart, but we did explain it yesterday and probably today as well, that we don't care about the level here. More care more about the affixes. Well, the helmet the helmet will benefit from higher level, because higher level means higher armor. What about these gloves over here? Mercurian Advantage, Break Morale. Okay, Break Morale I can use. Internal trauma going out. Physical damage here. Internal trauma damage. Attack speed. No offensive ability. Elemental resistance and bleeding resistance. Okay. A reduction stun of duration removed. Safeguard. We should don't have a safeguard, do we? I don't think I'm gonna go with this gloves. I'm sorry. Still sleepy quite a bit, shot. Yeah, I mean, the DPS wise, it's actually lower DPS too. Despite having like a flat physical damage, this lower DPS.
See you around.
Okay, Amber, that's what we came here to craft in a while.
The best I can with what I've got. If you happen to find any...
Give me that, please.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Safe storage. This goes into safe storage. This goes into safe storage. What else goes into safe storage? Like this, like this, like this, and this.
I'll hold on to that for you.
And that's about all. Actually, did we talk? Okay. If you just go back to the captured summers here, probably gonna get level 84. And there's a big temptation. I know what I say. I know what I say when we were taking this item from Grim Dawn storage, that we're just gonna be waiting until we get it normal way. But why wait when we have it already right in front of me?
Why do you have such a grim... Let's see. I've already informed Creed of your recent act.
We're probably gonna get it anyway, alright? Right, chat?
You're here. Good.
It's like, why wait when you can get it absolutely right now? Lumber mill also completed. Devotion rank reached 15. So we're going a squad tactic over here. Squad tactic. Our DPS is 6400. Let's
I'll
actually
keep your
compare
stash
again
safe.
this mace here. We're taking her like this, and putting a powder on it, so additional physical and armor here. And what we get as a result: 66k to 77k, additional 11k DPS. Offensive ability dropping down significantly. Alright. So we need to care about this offensive ability. On this 84, we do need like around 2400. Alright, this is 22.5. But it's also like our physical resistance going to 31 from 17, which is big. Right, 31 physical resistance is really big here. Like super big. Yeah. I'll just take it. I'll take it.
I'll hold on to that for you.
And also embedded
I do the
silver.
best I can.
I mean, like I say, we're probably gonna find this mace is dropping so often. We're gonna be finding it in a normal in a wild, like really fast. Maybe as fast as today. We already found like level 50, but I don't know, like the game cheated on me. On my level 82, it's dropping a level 50 item. That's bullshit. So here we are. Here we are at the point when we have 77 k DPS. On level 84, could get better. And I was interested in those gloves over here. So the DPS going up to stun resistance and vitality. Okay, vitality resistance actually drop down here. You know what? Vitality resistance drop down, and I don't know what we can do with
Magpie
vitality.
26 Skeledance.
I'm Tomori here. Welcome, welcome, mate. Greetings. How you
greetings.
how you been doing? I guess like a lot of stuff on the work going on for you. Right, losing internal trauma and shed here, and more offense ability. Some more DPS, but less offense ability. I stick with offense ability for now. How do we look here? Forcewave is still max it out. Internal trauma, drop it down, but there's quite a bit plus
Hell
points
yeah.
over here.
Conference for 3 days while the railroad is on strike and the roads are blocked by farmers.
You mean the conference in like live conference? Not an online, but you need actually to be present at in person. Is that kind of conference we're talking about? So
And maybe I managed to eat something before I need to talk to the Secretary of State.
nice.
Back.
Nice. Well, you can welcome back, Scremantis, as well. What is this? Was actually farmers blocking the roads. What's happening with that? That's actually the first time I heard about
but
it.
as I cannot get anywhere physically but on foot, I am doing it via Skype.
Okay, I see. So it's online scene. But why the farmers blocking the roads? Does it related to the Polish farmers in any case? That's the only thing that I heard recently. Nothing about German farmers blocking any roads.
Farmers are rioting because agricultural subventions are meant to be removed. Like tax-free fuel.
Uh-huh. Well, I heard
As
a
if
lot.
they aren't overdue to cease being pampered.
I heard a lot about like agriculture in European Union. It's all about actually dotation.
But our farmers are a strong and loud lobby.
So here in Ukraine, we do have a lobby, but the farming is actually a very lucrative business. You know, that actually getting a lot of taxes into the state budget.
Sadly, they are also close to our various Nazi factions.
Like right-wing factions.
I guess they are not too educated.
Can you not be like educated when you're doing a farming business? I don't think it's a stuff in the current like in the current day and age. Like all the farmers here, all the successful farmers in Ukraine, they hire in the IT personnel for all of this. You know, there's a lot of like like robotic.
Politically educated.
Okay, politically educated, that's what I mean. Like there's a lot of robotics specialists working in the farming, and a lot of well, programming need to be done for it as well.
Like, don't be a bovine mass always blaming the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, so I heard something about the problem in general in the European Union, that is like, why are they
and
so
align
fear?
with everyone willing to riot with you.
Yeah, why they so fear the Ukrainian farmers? Like, so first of all, our production is cheaper, and we actually making a business out of it. And it's like because there was a lot of dotation for European farming, they not really can have actual what's the right word here? Oh my god, like I can remember words. Today is a day we forgot all half the English words, chat. So basically, they can compete. Okay, compete with Ukrainian farmers, and that's why they want us to, well, not to sell our farming production to in Europe. There's a lot of
Agriculture is like 5% or so of our nationwide business. But somehow those 5% people are feeling especially entitled.
It's definitely more here in terms of like national income, or at least it was before the war. But then again, there's like, and also like heavy machinery, not the machinery, like what heavy industries we had here that completely gone off. We did okay. So like, to be honest, we did have it. We did have that the free tax or whatever you're saying about the fuel. We did have like providing.
I know. I mean, check a satellite image of, let's say, Romania and one of Germany. You will see the extent of agriculture. Or rather not see.
Let's see. Yeah, like what I mean, we do actually. If I, you know, I'm not really knowledgeable on the topic to begin with. I was a little bit more long time ago, but we were providing some cheap fuel or rented fuel or whatever it's called for the farmers during like autumn and spring seasons. Do you know actually how that was working? But what the fuck this guy is doing? He's like somewhere inside the wall. The best place to survive from my build. Honestly, if they want to see Ukraine and European Union, if they want to plan to actually get us accepted there, they need to think like really seriously about how to make it all work with agriculture sector.
We had that ridiculous situation that we gave tax-free fuel and stuff to farmers who kept stressing they were keeping us from starving. Lol. While using their fields to grow plants which they turned into eco-fuel, which was also financially supported by the state.
Yeah, okay, you know, like we have something like that, growing eco-fuel as well, but and the notion I meant here, they're saying you're gonna be everyone gonna be starving, right? If they're not gonna be getting this tax-free fuel and rotations, but at the same time they don't want to buy the cheap agriculture produce from Ukraine because they're gonna be ruin them as in competition market. You know, that's what's like struck me quite a bit of. As well,
I can't do that yet.
as a word I forgot. Chat, I need to go to rest. I need to go sleep. I need to get some sleep before evening stream, because like we are about to forget, like I say, half the words we knew. So I do understand the importance of producing your own.
People are people, like accusing foreigners to steal their jobs, while being totally unwilling to do those jobs themselves and preferring state welfare.
Yeah, that's I do agree with that. That happened quite so often.
Bigotry.
Bigotry. I forgot what I was talking about.
I cannot take 99% of all protests seriously.
Well, a lot of those protests is like lobbying something, so it was paid by the lobbyists. Like at least like how it was before the war here. A bunch of people didn't even know what they came here to protest for. They just was paid. And when they was asking what we were like protesting for, they like we just like they were shaking banners, and most of them were saying bluntly, we just got paid here, we just need to survive somehow. So it was a really bad practice here in Ukraine. It was with all those kind of paid protests. And fortunately, with Yanukovych gone,
protest has become both a business as well as a hobby.
Yeah, with all the Yanukovych gone, is got better. It's
I'll keep your stash safe. It's safe with me. Promise.
Okay. Meanwhile, level 85 almost here. And we got to the 4th icon, finally. So, okay, I remember what I was saying. I understand the importance of having your own agriculture, strong agriculture, because, you know, anything can happen, right? Today we're friends with Ukraine, yesterday there's could happen something, and, well, like it was Russia, like they were taking the national grass, so there should be diversification of getting all this important produce, right, from different countries, and trying to be able to cultivate your own produce. It's very important as well to get the stability, right? Something can happen, like I say, there could be famine.
If that agriculture was not a minuscule remnant of the Middle Ages, being on life support for a century, I would agree.
But they're still holding to it. Obviously it's easier to buy, like I say, from Ukraine, for sure. We have enough to support like the whole Europe, I believe, especially if the war ended and there'll be a proper investment in the sector. Alright.
That skill's not ready.
But on the other hand, you just need to be. It is not on a level of getting any profit out of it, but on a level if something happens, you still able to support your country with this important with the bread, like I say, for at least to some degree. And something happened. Not only can be the political shifts or anything. There's like you see the global warming and all this climate changes.
But we are not an agricultural nation. We have those traditionally protected professions like chimney sweeps, who have to visit the homes once or twice a year despite the fact that there are no chimneys on the original sense.
Wait, really?
Farmers are close to being the same kind of jobs.
Yeah, that's definitely something you could cut down. I would say. But then again, I'm thinking from perspective of war country, right? You know, you don't need it right now. You just cutting down it. I do think your government and the people in general have a different view on spendings right now than we here in Ukraine. Wait a minute. There's a quest item. Legion supplies. Because we got a new base, meanwhile, chat. It doesn't feel like we're dealing more damage, however. They feel like the same creeds. Well, okay, there's 100k crit over there. Maybe we do more damage in a while.
Yeah, that guy visits me with his 19th century black garb, but not sweeping the chimney, which is not even passing through my flat, but typing stuff into his tablet and putting an electronic sniffer into my gas heater.
Yeah, I don't think we have like any jobs like that. I honestly not sure if you ever like had like any, you know, culture like government protected job that was like important for like culture or something. I don't think we had anything like this. Like again, maybe not be very knowledgeable about the topic. What is always was a topic of like of discussion in terms of like budget spans, right? That need more and more budget is like science, medicine. Medicine always was a topic, for sure, and education in general, right? And the science is the one is always was cutting was generally was cutting down here.
That's some leftover
significantly.
stuff from medieval times. Like the ban on dancing in clubs on certain days due to those days being some sacred days for the church, despite the nation being explicitly secular.
Wait, what? ban dancing in clubs on certain days? That's the first time I heard about that. Unless I can say interesting. How medieval.
So some religious group decides for the entire population when they may not party. Secular state, my ass.
Okay, have explosives. I don't care about any of that. Well, speaking of religion, religion is like a really big topic over here, a really painful topic, in terms of like, you know, the processes going here.
But we are not farmers. We do not riot because of this gross violation of our freedom, carrot.
Mm-hmm. They don't, do they? Wait, chat, did we forget about the tomb that we're supposed to clear right after we get to the portal? We completely forgot about it. Damn it. Hopefully I still have a portal to get the access.
Good work down there. We cannot...
So yeah, like, I was talking about religion here, and we have this Russian church, which just was established by Soviet government. It's doesn't have any basically.
The SFB church.
Yeah,
FSB.
yeah, SSB Church. That's the one. That's the one. It's basically, like I say, established by the Soviet government, and it's Russian spiritual successor to those methods. It's not doesn't have like much to do with religion,
Safe storage, no questions asked.
really.
I'll keep an eye out.
But it's more about espionage and you know, controlling the populace. And we have
The Ring Orthodox Church was created by KGB to control the people.
yeah, exactly. And we had
It
a
has done
problem with
nothing
it.
else ever. Sign. C.
And now people finally it has such a huge lobby, political lobby, support before the war at least, and even like after the war in 2014 started, and there are still some like famous people like supporting that Russia church for whatever reason. Well, you know what reason is, basically. Okay, we should trust you. Very well, I defy the guy. Gonna get a little bit of stuff. Friendly with outcast. I hear you out. I acquire the stuff for you, maybe.
There was a spiritual vacuum after the no-religion era in the Soviet Union, and the KGB naturally seized the opportunity to preempt others to do it.
I mean, but how that a religious vacuum was created? They
We
were
see
like
how that spiritual idea turned out.
how the spiritual vacuum was created. They literally was burning the churches and killing all the priests all around the nation. Ukraine was always have a strong spiritual, you know, connection to Christianity. Here, the Kiev Rus itself, we have a lot of churches. A lot of those, you know, very old ones were burned down in so-called like revolution, because like the communist ideology was saying that religion is opium for the masses, narcotic. Right? Oh my God, it's the wrong guy. Damn it. And that's how it's ended.
I can't do that yet.
And they decided, okay, you know what, the religion is something we can control people with. Get them like these Soviet values. So-called. And it's still here. This Russian church, still using the same methods, and you know, like all the thing is the priest.
You don't need religion to have values. That's ethics.
Yeah, the thing is, I say like Soviet values, you know. I didn't say anything about human values, because it's a different thing altogether. Can't really call them humans. When the northern areas of Ukraine was occupied, right, and the one was actually were able to free in a couple of months, right, since the big invasion started. There were so many reports about Russian priests just selling out pro-Ukrainian people and participating in the tortures and stuff, you know, like plainly working for with FSB's agents on that. Basically, the Russian church was taking part in executions, mass executions. So people did finally, even some people who were under Russian church influence for long, did finally started understanding how how bad it is. How it actually doesn't have like anything about to do with religion.
Can't do that.
Religion is just one of the popular brands of madness people subscribe to, like other conspiracy theories, esoterics, whatever appeals to their personal issues. And every madness needs enemies, else they would not be able to claim superiority, elite or being
Well, I don't have like anything against religion. A religion here on the rise here actually, because you can't fight a war without a belief, any belief. You know, you just need it. It's really hard to, you know, morally or mentally withstand the horrors of the war. Like when people dying and you see there is no justice done by anyone to that who killing your who taking your homes away, who killing your loved ones, and people getting at least some notion that those evildoers will be punished in hell. And you know, like for soldiers on the battlefield, religion is also important. There's all those battle priests or whatever they actually the proper terms is. There's this kinda doing all of those spiritual consultation or psychological consultations, and religion does help in a lot of people right now. I don't have like anything, absolutely anything against it. I'm atheist, and my belief even most strange of all of people, because I believe in humanity, in a goodness of humanity, that someday we just gonna be making a world around us better and people around us better. But yeah, depending on the people using any sort of beliefs, be it a religion, be it of political beliefs, be it of some activist beliefs or something, it's meant to control the global opinions. Control the masses. In my opinion, there should not be like blind belief in anything. Like, you know, need to analyze and think for yourself. Be it a government, be it, like I say, the god, be it at humanity itself. No, there is nothing like ideal. Okay, Christina dead, is it? Hold it. Let me get her back. We already got back it. Okay, oh my god, I did got it back, but sorry guys, I'm so out of my element today. It's not even funny. My grandma is quite
Christina
religious.
has become Anti-Christina Magpie 26,666.
Antichrist, Anti-Christina. Yeah, maybe. Level up. That's like squad tactics still. It's a more custom speed for me. So I don't think we're gonna be going higher than soft camp with squad tactic. Right, we got that. We got this important attack speed, or custom speed, as I say. We are on 8100 DPS right now. Just a little bit more till we reach till we reach 100k. 100k is where real game begins. But I do already feel like our clearance speed did increase significantly here. It already was good, but look at this. My aiming need to be better. But when we critting, we killing those plebs with one hit. Okay, there's a secret area of the shrine. We're gonna be planning to visit. But first, let's take care of this guy. He can be dangerous. So, how about not really face tanking him?
When PPL knock on my door and want to talk with me God, I ask them to bring him first, because it's not okay to talk about PPL behind their backs. They never return. Kappa.
Mate, like, there's a god. There is a god. And the god of loot at least, and we just got punished for this. For this blasphemy. Jesus Christ.
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory, nonetheless, right? Look at this mystical thin flash greaves. The one I was looking on a previous build and never found. I was forced to get from my Grimdawn stash. Look at them. It's the second time we're getting those. On this build already. Easy. Okay, so that's the physical damage gloves over here. Physical resistance, poison, elemental resistance. Zoltan technique doesn't do anything for me. Chance when I get revenge. Chance when hit by melee weapon. Switch up in your weapon. 90% of main hand damage. I don't think we care about this one, do we? I don't think we do care about this.
Put it to good use.
After all.
Got something you need stashed?
Yeah, Chad, I'm like really out of my element today.
I'll keep an eye out.
And it's also getting cold here. They're turning the heat in. I'm sleepy. That's what we get. That what we get when you added all of this. This death over here should never happened. Should like never happened. But he's dead. Is okay. He's not dead. He's one hit from dying. Get my stuff back. So let's go in shrine, and I think we're gonna be ending the stream after the shrine because I'm not feeling that great. I need some hot tea and some rest, and maybe we're gonna have some evening stream later on. Hopefully we have evening stream later on. But for now it's too much for me. Yeah, I did plan to get to level 94 today. That was a plan. That was a plan, honestly. I probably can get it done if I... Oh my god, if I not die in here again... jump. But like, why is there so much damage? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, yeah, vitality resistance. 51.
For Sigma.
You know what? I never fixed my vitality resistance. I did not. There's chaos and bleeding. It was the rogue crest here. Cunning. Physical damage. Okay, it's a something. Okay, we do need the vitality powders. Was it Bartholomew guy also was getting vitality damage? It's getting fire damage, so. Alright guys, like vitality resistance is what we need to fix for this build. You see what I mean, like such a scatterbrain, delayed reaction and stuff, like forgotten half of the English vocabulary today. That's half of the problem we have. Right, I did replace the weapon, and so like we drop in vitality resistance. I was like, you need to fix it, and we never fix it. All right. Can we do it like
The best I
something
can with what I've got.
with some components over here? We have the shoulder guards slot open. Vitality, so the chest and head armor. Vitality resistance, chaos resistance. Alright, we don't need that much of poison resistance anymore. So we can get the sanctified bone over there. What else we can do? Vitality resistance, stained heart in amulets and metal. Critical damage, vitality in ether. It could be a sink. It actually could be a sink. How are you doing on colder and everything here? Do need the wardstone, so a prismatic head armor, prismatic diamond. It's expensive one. Energy absorption, prismatic rage activates when health drop is below 50. So health absorption, total damage modifier, total speed modifier for 8 seconds. Is there resistance with Syrian platin, shoulder guards and chest, increase armor absorption. The sacred platin. Just like expensive shit. But maybe we're gonna be doing it. Health, we usually live in armor here usually. I think the easiest one to get the sanctified bone. I think that's the easiest one. So get this vitality 18.
Bring me back any blueprints.
And we don't care about this poison resistance much. So we don't have the powders to get the vitality resistance. Keep the item, 77 poison.
Something interesting.
So you go sanctified bond. Let's get in chaos resistance over maximum too. 69 vitality. 69 vitality. Okay, maybe we do have some rings powder, do we?
Got something you need stashed?
Chaos resistance, elemental, is resistance, acid, poison, and bleeding. There's a vitality that can go in a ring. But is resistance, is poison and bleeding. Do you need the poison and bleeding, and is resistance. They're also not really great on that. Okay, not good, not good at all. But I think on this note, guys, we're gonna be ending the stream, and we did have some change of the gear. Mostly we got the end game gear, end game mace over here, Stonefist Rebuke. So that's one who's gonna be working with for a while here. There's still a chance that level 94 Obsidian Warhammer will be better. So far we didn't improve my DPS significantly from 50k to 81k. Around 30k improvement. Then didn't change any other gear. Didn't change any other gear so far. And we also have level up squad tactic to the soft cap, that whereas should be. We finish with celestial presence, and we finish with rebuke here. No more level ups for those. Devotion points, we have 2 points available, so we start in chair. Piercing resistance, there's Easter resistance over here. Okay, there's some Easter resistance sorted out itself. And that's all to get to the Orlean constellation. So we have 9 more points over here to work with. 9 more points. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points. Alright, 7 points. 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Need the 14 points. We can get additional 3 out of here, and some maybe removing Crane constellation altogether. Elemental bleeding resistance. We need to do a lot of crafting soon if I want to do this properly. For what we need Eldritch? We need Eldritch for Chariot. Maybe we're gonna be removing Chariot altogether later on, like I say, to get a more internal trauma, because we also want a Bull. And putting that in a Bull can enable Eel. Alright. And what else we have wanted to? Maybe this 4 points into Anvil to get the internal trauma damage. That's how it is. But for now, I'm really sorry about it. I was so overplaced with all the chart, with everything today, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm so tired. So everything, like exhausted, basically, at a point. And it's getting cold here as well without the heating. Again, hopefully we have evening stream. And meanwhile, take care of yourself, stay safe, whatever you're doing, have fun with it. See you next time, guys. Cheers.